Arknights.
Kicked up. Okay, so how we're doing this? I'm showing you guys and my wife, operators from Arknights, that I think deserve attention and deserve to be scrutinized. And she, as a haver of tits, which like you probably can't say about like 99% of my audience, will judge if those boobies are fake or not. And we are starting off with Utage. The Utages, biggest bahonkalonkas in the game.
They are real, but unrealistic.
That I concur.
Like, this is the most balanced girl.
Yeah, during her skill, she does crouch down. So, like, probably she just gets overweighted, naturally unrealistic. Okay, you know what? Let's look at Wishlash. They're armored. It's very difficult to say.
Enhance.
Enhance.
The other one would probably be better.
They are armored, so unfortunately I don't have everyone E2. I don't have like a lot of people E2, so
these boobies are taking a long time to load.
Yeah, that's a very slow loading. Honestly though, we don't really like need much more than that.
That is accurate. Oh.
Yeah, that's much better.
I can't tell. They're in armor.
Yeah, armored boobies. Okay, let's see E2. Okay, well,
really, who suggested this?
I just myself.
Okay, well, she.
Inconclusive. Wishlash, inconclusive. Stamp of whatever. Yes, Degenbreaker is a good one. Acid Drop, just check it too. She's in sleep. Acid Drop legitimately has badonkers, especially in her skins. E1 doesn't say much. Skins, however,
those are real.
Those are real.
I feel like they've been increasing her boob size.
Arknights is really inconsistent with that, because if we look at Siege, yeah, oh,
they're still
like nothing. Gone, erased from existence. Glady is very inconsistent with it. Oh yeah, speaking of Glady, let's rate her. We love Glady in this household. So normally we can't tell shit, right? She's like...
Those are kind of too perky.
Yeah, they're a bit too perky. Maybe it's like A-gear breast enhancement.
Okay, here we go. Here should be some realistic titties. That must hurt.
Yeah, remember Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Jesus, how they put a crown of thorns as a torture for him? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my tits.
Makes absolute sense.
Seaboard Cosmetics, Glady had a mommy makeover after divorcing all pianos.
No, they never got divorced. Don't say such heresy. I guess the torture is those who wish to touch her titties and thighs cannot, for they
also Thornhill. Yep.
She's gonna literally just walk on grass and get stuck and be like, oh no, my shoes.
My shoes.
My shoes. And one of them, they look perky.
Here...
And here, you can't tell.
Here she's just John... Here is just John Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Like, well, I'd say if we are... If we were to go off of anything, we should go off the ones that has the least amount of clothing. Because, like, here we can probably, like, play the devil's advocate and say that, like, it's just her outfit, like, that, making them like this. Yeah, like, it could be filling, it could be, like... Because, like, here, she clearly has flat, normal-looking titties.
Yeah, she's just... It's definitely that outfit.
Okay, let's look at E2 because I think it's more conclusive. I think fake. Fake titties. Oh, okay, this...
They still look fake.
Yeah, they're like porn star titties. She was in the showbiz. Das ist Degenbrecher. She brichts Degens. Viviana.
Oh? It's hard to tell because she's got a corset on, actually.
Yeah.
Zoom.
There is like a natural slope.
Yeah. And the corset would make them sit up higher.
This is her like younger version, so I think.
Okay, if this is her younger version, she definitely got a boob job. Or she's pregnant.
Inconclusive? I think leaning on towards no boob job.
It looks like there might have been a boob
It
job.
could have been a growth spurt. Check
She's
Matemaru.
already gone through puberty in both of those. So either she gained a shit ton of weight, which she didn't, or she's pregnant.
Okay. Matemaru. She's a pretty.
She's fake.
She is a pretty good, very pronounced example.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fake.
those are silicone.
Those are not real. And they didn't even do a good job. They just put balloons.
Well, we know that Higashi doesn't have a good plastic surgery scene, or she is broke and she could not afford a good surgeon.
Those are fake titties.
Horn skin. Okay, before Horn, we need to check Chen and her many incarnations. Okay, normal Chen, not much to talk about. E2 Chen.
Not much to say.
Yeah. Okay, Ho Chen number 1.
Still not much to say.
Ho Chen number 2. Real. But wait a minute.
There's more!
We need to look at Chen, the on vacation Chen.
Those look pretty real.
It's pretty real. I
Tight she wears her shirts, it's believable.
I still cannot get over the skin. Why did we need a washing machine themed Chen?
So she can get stuck in it and people can pretend she's their stepsister.
Oh my god, stop, bro, I'm stuck. Can you help me?
Valid. The fake Chen and true Chen. Horn. Okay, Horn and then Lepipi. I think Lapland should be fake, but I'm calling Lapland to be fake.
He's calling Lapland out.
I'm not calling Lapland out. I'm calling. I don't know. Why would she? Okay, Horn.
That's pretty real. She's wearing like a belt.
Well, it's like a weird ass military uniform thing. Well, they kind of like rest on it normally.
Pretty real titties.
But wait,
There's nips.
there is big ass nips.
Fucking huge.
Holy shit, that must be half a boobie worth a nip.
That's actually a fucking.
Is a push-up
massive
bra
nip.
queen. Yeah. We can see that though. She doesn't wear a bra here. Like,
No, but she's got a belt again.
yeah.
And massive fucking nips. My god. Her nips probably weigh more than the tits.
Honestly, I can see that. Okay, Horn verdict, not fake.
Probably.
Okay, who was next? Lapland. Lapland. Okay, let's look at the normal lap.
Flat.
Not flat.
Oh, there we go.
I don't think skin shows. Let's check her the Decadenza version. We can also like with alters we can see if they got a boob job in between.
She got a boob job in between.
She got a boob job in between.
Based on.
Considering the fact that she was hanging out with Zaro and
Is that what alters are? Are their boob job? Ghost Wolves told her to get it.
the ghost wolves told it.
They said, you know what you need?
Boobies.
You need big, bitty boobies.
Okay, girly, you're not going back to Syracuse with a rack like this. Before we get out of the wasteland, we gotta talk about those titties.
They are a disappointment. And chimes.
The lady that traumatized me, the amount of pulls I spent on her just to I wasted like 78 pulls on her.
Have you ever deployed her?
No.
Those are fake.
Yep.
Those are
Balloon shaped.
those are fake ad titties. Anti-gravity airbags.
LRS, by the way, you need to keep tally of the fake versus non-fake ones.
I'm already doing that, Cliffy.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the
extra
screen.
work.
Yeah, get wrecked. Editor man. Gaslit her to thinking getting a boob job will get Texas back. Exactly. Ice cream queen, aka Surtur. Oh, yeah, Surtur. Okay, Surtur, the queen of eating ice cream and having it as her personality. Let's look at this.
She's got back pain, that's for sure.
I don't think she's that stacked compared to like someone like Utage. Okay, Surtur, verdict.
Boobs.
Brilliant input, honey. Well, suggesting Delphine's mom. You want to bring up the ghost of her dead mom for judging on her boobs? I'm in. Okay, so Surtur, I need your verdict.
Inclusive.
Inconclusive. Okay. Okay, Delphine. Honestly, we need to rate Delphine too.
Fake. Those are fake.
You see? You sure?
Not sure.
Let's look E2.
Bras don't exist though. Those are fake.
Fake, yeah. Gravity defying. Okay, but what about her dead mom?
Fake. She got inspired.
Runs in the family.
I mean, isn't that like a thing in Korea or some shit where it's like, oh,
Yeah, but they're British.
Age.
British royalty has some shitty access to plastic surgery.
Yeah, those are fake.
Family tradition of the House of Windermere. Upon reaching of age, women get tit implants. Penance. Okay, penance, and then she. Let's go defenders. Lavinia doesn't have too much of a revealing outfit in any.
Respect. They're looking kind of funky though.
Could be just the jacket.
Could be, but I don't know any jacket that could hold up biddies that big.
That's.
And then they shrink.
And then they shrink.
They deflated. Who popped?
I guess she had like some padding in there.
Maybe there's some padding in the jacket.
And there is nothing that we can see here. Turns on her thighs, though. Jesus, are you okay?
The same thing as Gladia. It's a.
No, it's worse because this is her canon in-story appearance. Apparently, it's some like Syracusan judge shit about thorns and fucking self-mutilation. That they actually like. They say something about the fact that like the law book she's carrying actually like, you know, hurts to hold. I don't know, I guess she got thick calluses on those hands.
They cannot be pierced.
Apparently she enjoys the thorns hurting her. She a freaky gal. Okay, I guess inconclusive again? She gets flattened.
Somebody stepped on those.
The inconsistency of the boobies. Sad. Okay, Hoshi has a lot to go off from. Not her base art, definitely, because that's an armor plate.
Those are straight up defying.
Yeah, those are gravity defying bazongas.
There's gravity a little bit there, but they're just kind of being squished.
Yeah, not much we can say from that picture. What about still a plate?
This plate.
Okay, let's look at
based on the one skin, it's a looking fake.
Let's look at her altar.
They deflated. She cut them out.
Well, she that's the stupid bandage thing.
Why did she do that?
I don't know. I lean towards fake.
Yeah.
Suppress binding. It's near mandatory for women in combat. Yeah.
Then why did she get a boob job? You know, for the amount of women in combat, I think getting a boob job is not the optimal play.
Yeah. So, okay, I think by the fact that she does the boob binding thingy, I would lean towards real. She probably wouldn't do that if she had fake titties. Okay, the resident racist. Nothing to look at much here on E1.
Yeah, nothing.
But on E2, she has some tibs.
Oh.
Those are real. That's real, yeah. 100% not fake.
She's good. She passes.
Yeah. Okay, Cal. Very difficult to say literally anything. She has several skins. You'll see why it's still literally difficult to say anything.
I see.
Like, wow.
Wow.
We can't.
Inconclusive.
Literally inconclusive. Unfortunately, I don't think Monster also like conclusive in any way, shape, or form. Like,
Yeah, inconclusive.
those are kind of small to even be like a target of a boob job. Like, oh yes, pump me up from A to B cup. Let's fucking go. I'm doing my breast enhancement. Found the fakest of fakes, Wis'adel. Okay, we'll look at her right after. Okay, Ho'olheyak and then W. Okay, there is some material to look at.
She's the gooner bait. Though, there's gravity.
There is physics. There are physics here, yeah.
Oh no, she lost the physics. But that's kind of like a corset top thing.
Yeah, it's like propping them up. Maybe get over this fucking chin. Look real. This skin is so fucking cursed, man. Like the pit, the chin.
Literal. What did they do to my girl?
I think they was this one. They just okay, the idea behind the previous one was pretty rad, but we fucked up the chin and the pit. Let's just do it again, but not do the chin thing. Okay, let's look at W and see if she got a boob job after she got a name. Now let's look at W first, see if those fake, and then see if Wis'adel. We can actually determine when exact. So those are fake.
Absolutely fake.
Yes. Just to confirm, those are
They got a little bit of gravity.
they got kind of squished by the fabric.
Yeah. But the based entirely on her E1, those are fake. They are fake.
But E2.
What happens between E1 and E2? Those are fake.
Okay, those are fake.
Fakest tits I've ever seen.
Those are not really fake. Okay, skin.
They still look kind of fake, because...
So, okay, so she got a boob job while she was with her. And they were broke mercenaries. Okay, let's see if they kept the consistency.
They shrink.
She get breast reduction?
She got tired of the big bitties. No, they're still kind of fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fake.
Yep.
Fake.
Fraud. Typhon. Oh my god, she's gonna go on the fact that she has a childish face and she's a lolly and whatnot.
She is a lolly.
Okay. Well, Typhon, we actually have a lot of material.
They're fake.
You sure?
I'm not sure. I just don't like her.
Stop it.
Okay, they're real.
They're real.
Yeah, she's got the gravity with the belt.
Yeah. Though, those look kind of fake.
Those are pretty fake.
Okay,
Those are fake.
Okay, so let's... Wait. That makes literally zero sense. We can't even put a narrative into it. She was already big, right? She kept the same size, but added fakeness.
She added gravity to mine. Those are fake.
Okay,
Absolutely.
what do we do when the skin and
See, here's my theory. She's tired of having such a child face that she needs something.
well, she already has giant bitties. So
Maybe it's because she's laying down. No, they would still be balloons. In her skin, she has fake tits.
in both of her skins.
Yeah, absolutely fake tits. But in her
But the same size, we can't say that she's gotten a boob job because they stay the same size.
She did.
I would say that in this we should rule in favor of base art and say that it's not fake. Because if they're staying the same, right?
Well, skin's absolutely fake titties.
Yeah.
Fakest titties I've ever seen.
Okay, let's see. Posy. Pajomka. One of the few characters has default swimsuit.
Kinda real. Yeah, those are real.
You think so?
No, they're so slow.
Yeah.
Fake. Yeah, those are fake. Those are fake.
Let's look at Fear. I am curious about your opinion.
Fake.
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 Corset. Can't say anything.
Corsets are... Can't say.
Yeah, but based on E2.
Yeah, those are fake.
FSGF Mostima. Okay, let's look at moist lady. I actually typed in moist.
Good job, baby.
I don't think we can infer much from the moist lady.
Nothing about them says much.
Yeah, like literally everything is
Conclusive titties.
inconclusive TDs. Just like the most inconclusive TDs. Mud. Oh yeah, mud is good.
Fake. Absolute. Unreal.
Padded with rocks.
Those are real. Weirdly shaped though, but real.
Big and nips.
Huge nips. But those are some real tits.
Yeah. Weird shape could be because of bandages, but still real.
Kind of having a gravity moment. Nearly. Real.
Yeah, real, very real. Okay, the most important one.
Boob job.
that I think enough said. Do we count them as fake if he used seaboard roids? Yes.
Still fake. I'm sorry. Even if you take roids, your muscles are fake.
Speaking of, let's check out his daughter figure.
Why is she wearing?
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about scatty pants. We don't talk about scatty pants.
Dang, she's ready for easy ass.
Not really, though. She has a crotch there.
Those are fake.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, this is his daughter figure, right? How did he look at her wearing those and be like, rock on, girl? Like...
Pianos is so poor she can afford her new pants. The same pair for ages. The point was probably orca design. Yeah, well,
translate. It does not translate. Those are just some chapless.
Okay, actually, let's go over all the hunters, the lowlights. Oh, well, I don't think there is a point. She's flat as a board.
Yeah, but congratulations, you're flat.
Yeah. Spectre. I was blanking out on a name. Do we have anything to look at here? Not really. Let's look at her altar. Okay.
She got a really cool hat.
She got a really cool fucking hat. I want her hat.
Those are fake.
Fake?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, could be propped up by belts. Like she's wearing like this cross.
They should still have a bit of gravity. Those are fake.
Yep.
Fake.
Okay, so all abyssal hunters, with the exception of Adriana for being flat and gladiator.
Well, she likes to be different.
Yeah.
Adriana likes to be not like the other abyssal hunters.
I'm more chits than her, and I'm a guy. Who did we wanted to look at again? Oh, Nerl. Okay. Well, we can't really infer much. Oh, wait, we can.
Yeah.
Forgot that this exists. Yeah, there's a bit of a like gravity going on here. Okay, let's look at her. The Radiant Knight.
So I've lost a bit of gravity. No? Okay. All right.
Yep. Someone got a boob job leading up to the major. Okay, well, that actually confirms something. So, Degenbreaker was the champion, a reigning champion of major. Of Kashmir's major, right? Shadow. Anyway, and she had a boob job, like porn star boobs.
Yeah.
Nerl got championship, got exiled, came back with a boob job. Coincidence? I think not. Adriana failed to become a full abyssal hunter because she was flat. That actually makes sense,
Honestly,
yes.
Yeah.
Probably gave his boob jobs to important knights, making Viviana is fake too. Yeah, could be. Okay, let's look at dragons.
The wagons. If any of the dragons have a boob job, I will be shocked.
I think Nian is too small tittied to have.
Yeah, no. If she got a boob job for those itty bitty titty, that's a waste of money.
Yeah, Nian.
Though she's a god, so who the fuck cares what she wastes her money on?
Okay, Dusk.
Those are looking kind of fake. Those are fake. That's some fake ass tits. Okay.
Okay, Dusk. Not clear.
Dusk got a boob job.
Shu is flat as fuck.
Yeah, why are we even looking at Shu?
Because I have an excuse to look at Shu. And you have an excuse to look at Shu.
I do like Shu.
Yep.
She's cute. Fucking Chad Chin and that other art though.
Wait, what?
Fucking Giga Chad.
She is old.
You could cut paper with that.
I love the skin though.
It's cute.
Oh, no, well, that's not the skin, but
She's cute.
yeah.
I love Shu in this.
I love Shu in this household. Ling. The alcoholic dragon mummy. I think the skins will provide more context.
Fake.
Okay.
Those are fake.
She has 3
Those
skins.
are fake.
Yeah.
So Dusk and Ling hang out a lot, I guess.
Yeah. Well, actually, they don't. Guess they just both had the same idea.
Sisters.
Why don't we check out Enos? Yeah, I don't love her.
Fake.
Yeah, I think Herder just hired fake titty women. There is no real underboob, no? Let's look at the
Yeah, those are fake. I'm not sure.
inconclusive.
Those are fake.
Those are fake. Although that's like W, right? Why both members of Herder's mercenary band have this very specific thing in common, that both of their E1 art is definitely fake tits and their E2 art is inconclusive. What the fuck, Lee Duke? I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, lady. Why is this so fake, but this isn't so fake? Let's just say that Ho surrounds himself with boob job women.
Well, speaking of Herder,
Say no more. Fake as the tits.
those are very fake.
Guess they're just fake tit mercenary band now.
Is this what they spend their money on?
I suppose.
He's like, okay, bonding exercise. Let's all get boob jobs.
Oh, yes, girlies, we're getting booby jobs. And the side job is plastic
Yes,
surgery.
it works.
Yes.
Yes, girly. You are
We're going-
fucking those.
We're going to Lythanian, ladies. We're getting the Spire boob jobs.
We gotta look good. I have my squad looking flat.
Yesify.
Maybe that's it.
Does it mean?
Maybe that's it. He's on steroids. And he don't want the girls to feel left out.
Also, I still cannot figure out what the fuck is going on with his eye patch and his E2. Is he like pulling it off?
Why would he do that?
Yeah, like, oh yeah, let me strike a dramatic pose.
You know,
Look, my eye socket. Ascalon. Oh yeah.
Ascalon. How could we forget Ascalon?
I don't know.
Those are real.
Real.
Those are fake.
What the?
I blame the artists for this inconclusive bullshit.
RE1 is definitely
That's fake.
not fake.
E1, definitely not. Those are some real titties. Those are some fake ass titties.
Oh, El Banana. Wait, she is not Yiblana. What's Nick? See, this name is so stupid I purged it from my memory. Fucking Necras.
We should do Reed after this.
Reed doesn't have much to work with, though.
Who does her sister, apparently? Those are real.
Real titties.
Those are some real titties.
That's a real corpse titties.
Yeah, literally dead ass titties.
Dead titties.
That's her.
Well, that all has like 3 skins.
True.
But we can look at her normal Reed.
No, she does. She's a polite lady, I love Reed. They look real for small titty. Yeah, those are real.
Let's see if she got a boob job in like 3 hours that took her to become an altar.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Reed has like literally the shortest time in story in universe between her normal form and her altar form. Because like we meet this one in chapter 10 in Dublin. She like burns alive like a civilian lady, and like, oh god, she's leader of Dublin, blah 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 blah. Then the city gets shelled. She gets rescued by Rhodes Island, and then she becomes Reed Altar, set out on her own quest. Literally, at most, a few days passed. Like, we see her first time in story as this, few days, she is an altar. Chapter 9. Oh, chapter 9, yeah, sorry.
Girly Pop's bed run. Pretty real. She's so small.
Yeah.
It's hard to judge.
Yeah, I
look over. I'd say.
Also, I just realized something. Like, probably all of your favorite female characters in-game have small TDs. Gladia, Reed, Shu. Are they your favorite because they're no match?
Absolutely. That's their...
Chubai.
Vivi is also a favorite.
Yeah, okay.
Chubai.
Inconclusive so far.
Those are fake.
Fake at hits.
Those are some fake at hits.
Yep.
Chubai.
Conclusively. Harder hiring people based on the existence of boob jobs actually makes perfect sense. Think about it. If someone has access to plastic surgery, they got advanced medical care at some time. And thus, no skilled surgeons, having a skilled medical worker that you can trust is a crucial. That makes sense. Texas and Lynn. Okay. Let's look at base Texas and see if getting a boob job is a prerequisite to enter Syracuse. I think this is like the most we can get.
They look alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boob job spotted.
We didn't even zoom in.
You don't need to. That's a boob job.
Sure. Could be the clothes.
Could be. Why is she so dorky looking?
She's kind of a dork.
She's very dorky. This is somebody they're like, yeah, we're gonna make them look badass, and then you look at everything around her, and then you look at her, and you're like,
lame.
Literally lame.
She actually does have like an expression of like, the fuck am I doing here?
She's like,
do I hold the sword like this?
Yeah, she looks like she doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
She's like, yeah, this good? This good?
She just looks uncomfortable in every single...
Yeah. Inconclusive, I think. Okay, Lynn is fucking wild because we go from this, right?
Pretty fake tits.
Fake balloony tits to... Nothing. I think my theory here is that she had breast enhancement surgery, right? And then she just took them out.
Can you even how do you undo that?
Incision, pull out the thing.
I just feel like they would never look the same.
Yeah, of course they wouldn't, but like
from au naturel to fake to au naturel.
Blaze. Oh, Blaze is a good one. Okay, normal Blaze.
Blaze is lacking gravity.
Yeah.
I think Blaze got a boob job.
Yeah, it seems like that.
But they look real there.
Well, we choose to disregard the skins if they...
Okay, then she has a boob job.
Yeah. Let's look at the altar.
I think boob jobs are within Rhode Island's medical insurance. I'm thinking so. Still a boob job.
Mm-hmm.
Very much a boob job.
Yeah.
Very booby jobbed.
Yeah. Yeah. Blaze is 100% fake.
Fake girly.
Who else? Let's do Harmony.
I don't know. Those are fake.
Or would you still say that with this? They do sag.
They do sag.
I think here we should go with the rule of the most skin revealed. Yeah, Carnelian and Schwartz. Schwartz is a curious kid. Schwartz is also like a case of best breast reduction in skin. This is like not really conclusive because this is a very like
Tight.
thing. Tight.
How could she even breathe?
Can't really say much. Here she just basically has no tits.
Her tits vanish. That, I'd say, fake.
Fake. Okay, carnelian.
Yeah, those are real.
Yeah, those are real. Real big ass tibbies.
Yeah, those are real.
Yeah. Bartooth.
Fake. Those are fake.
Yeah. All this doesn't tell much,
Censored armpit.
but wait, what?
The pink line in front of the arm. Fucking sense.
You may not gaze upon the pit.
Okay, far tooth, fake. Fake titties.
Side rock.
Yeah, fake. Those
Yeah.
are not real. Those are fucking air balloons.
She wanted
She
to.
can float.
She really wanted to compete with Utage, but she couldn't. Therefore, she got a boob job. This is my narrative. She's like the biggest fake tits on Rhode Island, and Utage is the biggest real tits on Rhode Island. Gavial. I think we need to look at Gavialtar because like normal Gavial doesn't wear anything revealing.
Those are real.
Yeah, they seem to be not that big.
Yeah, those are real tits.
Fairly real tits.
Abiel's real.
Conclusively real crocodile.
Hell yeah, good for her.
Let's go.
We love our natural girlies.
She is like not the person to get a boob job in general. Eunectis though. Her main rival. And one of the nakedest characters in the game.
Mm. Hello. Those are real.
Yeah. Seems like...
Real.
Yeah.
There's some fallen going on there. Those are real.
Yeah, once again,
Tits.
pretty big nips. Yeah, seems like the people in Akahuala preferred El Natural, which makes sense because they live in a fucking jungle. I don't think they have cosmetic surgery in there. Yeah.
Those are real.
Those are real tibs.
Those are real tibbies. Even in her poses.
And her skin.
Such a cute skin.
Yeah, it's like a Halloween
Yeah,
themed
that's
one.
coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all real.
Conclusively real. Narantua is too broke to afford plastic surgery anyway.
Yeah, she's got real titties.
Crown Slayer.
But isn't she flat as fuck?
Oh, well, let's see. I don't think so. Ludmila might be not flat. See the skin? Inconclusive.
Inconclusive titties.
Inconclusive TDs. What are the groups that we haven't covered? Let's check out Silver Ash family.
Wait, what about La Pipi, or not La Pipi's mom? Lupus.
There is nothing we can see there, though.
Oh, is there not?
No. Well, she's the most inconclusive.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I like to believe that she doesn't have one.
Yeah, I don't think she cares.
She's a lovely married woman.
Pramanix, Keobia, Kafu, Cutter, and Doberman. Okay, Pram. And we need to check out her sister, too. Not much we can say about that.
Those are fake.
Fake titties.
Fake titties.
Not much we can say here. Let's see her altar, though. Does it stay consistent? We can't say shit.
She looks very cozy.
She is a very cozy operator. Cliffheart, yes, I'm blanking out on so many code names.
Anorexic.
Yeah, this is not a rock climbing body.
No.
Like, girly pop needs to...
They look real.
They look real and small.
Small and real. Oh.
I think it's just a jacket. So one of the sisters went for the surgery and the other one didn't. Kyobi. This would be very weird if she had, but did she have?
She did.
This raises several ethical questions.
What do you mean?
That lady has a mind of a 9-year-old.
Why did they give
Who
her
did
such
that?
big tits? Who did this?
Well, her whole shtick is that she's like literally grew up in wasteland without like any contact with anyone. So she's like barely able to talk and it's just like childish.
But she's an adult.
Probably Kiera. Oh yeah, Kiera. Okay, Kiera, Akafuyu, Doberman.
Those look fine. Oh, they're real.
Real.
Yep, real.
Well, she's a goddess, so I can even explain the increase in size.
The dragon.
What about the dragons?
They're gods.
Yeah.
2 of them got boob jobs.
Maybe they're just like increasing their size, but they're not very good at it.
They're not good at gravity.
Yeah, they watch too many like...
Reality TV.
Yeah. The same old guy who gave Sky the address is just hit her with, "You want a boob job, kid? You want a boob job, kid?" Okay, Kafuyu.
Fake.
Fake crab.
Fake crab. Very fake crab. Very, very fake.
Okay, stays consistent.
Good job, artist.
Okay, thing is, I feel like the consistency between art proves the fact that it is actually a boob job. Like, it's not a fluke. It's just...
It's absolutely...
Boob jobs are canonical in Arknights.
It's true.
You've heard it here for the first time. Maybe not. I don't know.
If you saw the original, then you...
Also, I mean, Kiera told Pram to get boob... I can see that happening.
Boob.
Cutter.
Boob job. Boob job.
Yep.
Cutter. Boob job.
Not as innocent.
Why do all these girls want back pain?
I don't know. Everyone's trying to impress the doctor, I guess. I don't know. Cold shot.
Cold shit.
You like her.
I do love her. They're fake, though.
Honestly, considering how...
Very fake.
She is American, so that checks out.
Checks out. Yeah, those are some fake-ass titties.
She's like an older...
Give me them boobies.
Give me them boobies.
Give me them boobies.
Final one.
The
And-
last lady to have her...
Proviso. The queen of the base guide. How appropriate.
It all circles back.
Okay, I think she is pretty confidently in the
Fake boobs.
fake boobs, yeah.
The...
They're going into different directions. Is she like in... Is she in like a fucking anti-gravity situation? She's like floating in space and her fun bags are just floating apart.
This look... Fake boobs. Proviso.
Holy shit, like it's
They're
must...
so fake.
Fucking plastic surgery must be so lucrative on Terra.
I think they...
It looks like one got slapped. Yeah. Accidentally slapped herself with her fucking staff while she was doing this whole... Shh.
No, my titty. It's flying away.
She's a lawyer, by the way.
A lawyer with very fake tits.
Yes, and a very weird outfit for a lawyer. You would think she would wear a suit.
Goes into court like this.
Like, she's got like the office skirt,
And then loses everything.
and that's about like a fucking jacket, a multitude of
Like she
belts.
loses cases. She's not a very good lawyer.
Like-
I just feel it.
Multitude of belts. Like, why? I like, honestly, up until today, I didn't notice the office skirt. The jacket just like,
You
Yep.
know, this explains why she works in the factory.
yeah.
She wasn't a very good lawyer. She wasted like 5 years of her life.
Yeah, girly
Not a factory
pop
job.
girly pop got like a law degree and just like, okay, I can't find employment. Okay, time to do trade. Those lawyers and judges need that much titty for.
They can't call out your bullshit if they're staring at your titties.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's like peacocking, but for women.
Yeah, like
Like imagine this.
yeah, someone like
arguing with-
object. Ooh,
Yeah, literally. You're arguing with a girl.
nice.
And then
like
she flashes you.
yeah, and then like recess, your time is over. Thank you everybody for participating in this bullshit. Thank you for your suggestions, Chad. Thank you, wife, for being the boobie expert,
We have
the boobie haver. Nice argument, but consider this and slaps the tits on the table. Yes.
clear.
Yeah, but thank you everybody. Thank you for watching. Hi YouTube.
Hi.
Thank you for watching this. Yeah, go to my Twitch. I will someday stream again.
Bro's retired.
Yeah, I'm retiring temporarily, but do follow me if you want to see me rise like a phoenix and like do stupid shit. I should shut up. Anyway, thank you everybody. Love you all. See you next month in another video. It's gonna be a medic's guide, hopefully. Bye!